Hello Cancer, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 20th through to the 26th of June 2022, or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond that time. Just a quick mention that we're still in the energy field of the supermoon that we had on the 14th of June, the strawberry moon, which is absolutely beautiful. But we're now going into the summer equinox, which is on the 21st of June. So some powerful energies playing around for us. So let's see what that means for yourself, Cancer. But do remember it's a general reading, so it won't resonate fully with everybody, but it certainly will with some, to a greater or a lesser degree. Alright, so let's see. We'll start off with the Oracle of Visions and get some overriding energies for you. Alright, what do we have for Cancer, please? What's important for Cancer to consider at this time? What's important for Cancer to consider at this time, please? Alright Cancer, we have number 2, and this talks about belonging, acceptance, assimilation, fitting in, going in the same direction as others, even though, you know, it may not be a complete fit for you, but yes, being pulled in a certain direction, assimilation. A need to belong, acceptance. Let's see, I'll just pop that to one side. And number 32. And this talks about memories, lessons learned, choices made, a sense of nostalgia, thinking about the past, decisions and choices made in the past, and what that's meant for you over time. But memories, you know, thinking about times gone by. Alright Cancer, we'll have a look at the Anna K Tarot now. And get into your reading. Okay, what do we have for Cancer, please? What do we have for Cancer? What's important for Cancer to consider at this time? So we have the heart of your reading, Cancer, the root of the matter, past influences, what's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then something else that your guides would like to say to you at this time. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Devil. This is Capricorn energy. This can be a toxic energy. It can be reflection of addictions, temptations, obsessions perhaps for some. Now this could either be referring to somebody or an energy around you, or it's purely the energy of the Devil here. Alright, it's quite a toxic energy. The Devil energy can draw you in. And create obsessive thinking for some. Alright, I'll just put him to one side. And let's get some clarification here. Could we clarify all of the cards on the table, please, for Cancer? Clarify all of the cards on the table, please, for Cancer. Thank you. Alright, at the bottom of the deck this time we have the Four of Swords, and this is needing to take a break, recharge your energies, feeling quite exhausted, energy depleted, mentally, physically, emotionally, feeling a little bit wrung out. Right, so I'll just put that to one side as well. And I can see that if there's some form of a devil energy, a toxic energy that's been around, I can see why it would have left for some of you feeling like that. Okay. Alright, let's have a look at the heart of your reading, Cancer. We've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. And the Seven of Pentacles, now this is when the seeds have been planted, when you are, something's growing slowly, something is evolving slowly. It's still needing your time and attention and nurturing, but it's definitely growing there. And the underlying message of the Seven of Pentacles is about patience, waiting for the right time, you know, waiting for things to grow, for something to grow. And to clarify, the Nine of Cups, and this is something you've been hoping and wishing for. This is wish fulfillment. Your 9 cups full, just one step away from the 10 of Cups, which is complete emotional fulfillment. So, you know, wishes coming true after probably, you know, a lot of hard work and difficulties. You know, at last finding your 9th cup here. Alright, so let's see, shall we, where this is going. Right, at the root of the situation we have the King of Swords and the Seven of Wands. The King of Swords is a strategist. He plans ahead. He thinks things through. Okay, doesn't allow emotions to sway his decision making. It's not gender specific, Cancer. So this could be yourself, an aspect of yourself being strategic. Working something out, or it could be just the energy of the King of Swords, all right, or somebody connected to you perhaps. But the clarifier is the Seven of Wands, and this is when you're having to stand your ground and defend yourself, needing to defend yourself, perhaps having to strategize how to do that against those that would, I don't know, ride roughshod over you. Want their opinions to be heard above yours. Okay, let's see. So that's at the root of this. What's the past influences? All right, we have the Seven of Cups and we have the Empress. The Seven of Cups, this is when you believed you had lots of options and choices, but they were a mirage. They weren't tangible, you couldn't grasp them. And the clarifier is the Empress, and the Empress is very much about growth, expansion, fertility, new beginnings. So there's something about the energy of the Empress that wasn't tangible, you couldn't grasp. And it could be to do with expansion, growth, new beginnings, new opportunities, that it was difficult to actually grasp any of the options that you felt were around for you at that time. So what's on your mind at the moment? Well, we have 2 knights here, Cancer. We've got the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So what you're thinking about is some form of news communication that came as a little bit of a shock, I feel, that was a little bit devastating. If you see the building burning in the background, so this is about something that was burned to the ground, metaphorically speaking, and that's the news that was delivered, and that's what you're thinking about, some news that was delivered that wasn't perhaps particularly welcome, about some form of event or the ending of an event, some form of destruction or ending. Now the clarifier is the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the minor arcana. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight, delivers information quickly, but the Knight of Pentacles is very slow. But when he gets to you, he's delivering something that's solid gold, something that's solid, that's trustworthy. So something on its way very slowly, but something solid, something to be trusted. And that's clarifying this Knight of Swords energy. So whatever it is, the news that was revealing some form of an ending or some form of a disaster, perhaps. But as a result of that, there is something better on the way, but it's coming in more slowly. And this is what, for some of you, this is what you're thinking about. And going forward, all right, we've got Temperance, which is a major arcana, clarified by the Knight of Wands. So we have 3 knights on the table now. Temperance is very much again about patience, taking a step at a time. There's no rush, there's no hurry, and just taking your time to achieve balance and harmony. The clarifier, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands delivers messages to do with, or information or energy to do with movement and change. Sometimes it's about moving home. It can be, it doesn't have to be. But it's certainly bringing in some form of creativity, some form of change is being delivered by the Knight of Wands. Quite an exciting energy, a passionate energy here. But I feel, so this is on the way, but for now I feel there's a need for temperance, a need for being calm, patient, allowing healing to come in, allowing balance and harmony, but taking one step at a time, Cancer, as you go forward, because it's going to be a bit of a push-pull here. So we have the Temperance energy, but we've also got the Knight of Wands, which is urging you to be creative, to go forward more quickly, for things to change. And it's just getting the middle ground there, you know, keeping control of the Knight of Wands energy. While you do, but actually do take steps, gently and slowly going forward. Now, what your guides want to say to you, Cancer, we've got the Ace of Pentacles here now and the King of Cups. And the Ace of Pentacles is, after a lot of hard work, you feel you've discovered some hidden treasure. All right, this is discovery of hidden treasure. And for some of you, it could be to do with work, career, finances, but it doesn't have to be. It could be about anything that you feel you are or having recently discovered. A lot of digging, a lot of research and searching. You feel like you've discovered something very precious, very significant, very important. Something quite new. And the clarifier is the King of Cups. Now, for some of you, this may be to do with meeting somebody that is offering their love. all right? But it doesn't have to be that. It's not gender specific, and it could be purely finding that the inner place, the inner love, the love for yourself, Cancer. Or it's something to do with something that's very dear to your heart, emotionally, promising and emotionally fulfilling. All right, Cancer, I'm going to get 2 final messages for you. I have 2 final messages for Cancer, please, to complete this reading. Two final messages for Cancer, please. Alright, Cancer, at the bottom, the final 2 messages for you. We have grace and gratitude. So through gratitude, joy expands. And embracing enthusiasm. So shout to the heavens with happiness. Grace and gratitude. And this is appreciating the everyday things we have in life, the natural wonders that are all around us. Whether it's a bit of cherry blossom, a petal of cherry blossom falling into our hand, and how beautiful and magical that is. But when we are grateful for what we have, then your joy, inner joy, will start to expand, and things start to change around you, and it brightens your aura, and it helps your personal energy to expand in a positive way, but it also touches those around you. All right, and embracing an enthusiasm, yeah, so, you know, shout to the heavens with happiness for this time of transformation. Things are changing for you, Cancer. And it's bringing in joy and happiness for you. All right, Cancer, this reading won't be for everybody, but it will be for some. Whoever it's for, I hope you've enjoyed the reading and it's giving you a little bit of support and some clarity on your particular situation. But good luck going forward, and until next time, bye bye for now.